Where I am starting to make my daughter's nursery. I can't believe I'm even saying those words out loud, but I am 18 weeks pregnant, starting to show quite a bit, and I'm just excited to get this nursery going. The one thing about this room, and it has more to do with like YouTube because it looks good in person, is there's just one window, and so it doesn't get the best lighting, so we'll see how it looks, but just bear with me. I'm trying to make this place look really cute. I'll show you everything I bought so far, kind of talk about the plan, and then we'll just get started. If you've watched my other videos, you know that this was a guest room, so let me just show the before. Pretty simple. I already moved the mattress out of here. Got some baby stuff over there. Already moved the other dresser and got a new dresser. My printer is in here, and that's pretty much it. So like I said, I moved the mattress out of here already. I got this dresser off Facebook Marketplace, and the person used it for their kids' room, so it is baby-proofed. But I'm low-key thinking I might take the baby-proof stuff off because it's really hard to open some of these drawers. Like this one, and these are the drawers I'm going to keep all the diaper stuff in, so like maybe I'll just remove it from the first two and reinstall that later. Anyways, I got the skip hop changing pad. It's actually a little too big for the dresser, so we'll see what I decide to do. I might just leave it because it's pretty heavy duty, so it's not gonna like fall off, but it is like a pretty good dupe for the Kikaroo peanut one. Okay, I got this rocking chair. You'll have to see it after I put it together. I got the Stork Craft black and brown crib, and it is like a grow with the baby, so it's a 3-in-1, so it'll be a crib, toddler bed, and I think a day bed or something. And then I got a pink rug. That's all I have so far. Still a lot to go, but those were some of the bigger, more expensive items, so glad to kind of have those out of the way. What I've decided to do, instead of painting a whole wall pink, I hate painting, I'm gonna do an art project in here. So I got these stencils. They're all like little flowers, and I'm literally gonna do like DIY wallpaper. I guess it wouldn't be like a mural, it's more like wallpaper, but I'm going to get some pink paint. I need to go pick that out and stuff, and then just like paint the stencils on the wall. We'll see how it turns out, because every time I try to do a project like this, it turns out horrible, but I'm convinced that I can do it good. And I was watching Grey's Anatomy last night, and literally this episode was like, the grandpa was talking to his granddaughter and was like, your mom took some time and she got some stencils and painted flowers and butterflies on the wall. She's so excited for you to be here, because she was like in the NICU. I was like, oh my gosh, that's literally me, that's what I'm doing. I cry easily about daughters now, okay? I'm sorry. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started by just getting all the stuff that's not nursery related out of here. Starting with this bed frame. You'll never guess what my toolbox is, with all my tools to take this apart. In that closet, where everything is blocking here. I can't tell if I like it. Like, it's kind of a weird pink. It looks really cute in the light, but in the dark, I feel like it's kind of ugly. I don't know. What do you guys think about the rug? It's also, I mean, it was relatively cheap, so I shouldn't be surprised, but it's not the softest. And I was hoping for like kind of a soft rug in here so she can, you know, hang out on the ground. I've been laying on this rug for like 10 minutes and it is so scratchy. I'm gonna have my husband come get his opinion, but I went ahead and ordered a different one, and I'm gonna return this one because I think the color doesn't look as cute as I thought. Now that it's in here, I don't like it, and I'm like already seeing it fall apart. And it's so scratchy. So this is a big no for me. All right, guys, it's been a few days. Actually, it's been like 2 weeks. My grandma, my Mimi on my mom's side, she got me these 2 books for the nursery, and I'm literally obsessed because these are literally the go-to books. I would have my mom read me all the time. Of course, Goodnight Moon, and Guess How Much I Love You. If you didn't read these books growing up, you missed out. These are the best. I love a good just classic. So these are like my first little nursery books. Very much better. It's so soft. I honestly like the the color better. It's a little more neutral, but still has the pink, but it's not like pink. And it's just so soft. The other one was so scratchy. This one also doesn't smell weird, and the other one smelled weird for some reason. So I have the new rug in. I pushed it back though. I am going to touch up all of these holes from the old artwork. I just sanded them down, wiped the wall down, and now I'm gonna go grab some paint from the garage and do some touching up. Every time I do touch-ups, it looks horrible. So wish me luck. Okay, it's been a few hours, and honestly, I think I did pretty good. You can't really tell unless I get up close, which the lighting in this room isn't that great either, but you can tell like that is one of the spots, and it's still drying, so I'm hoping once it's all the way dry, you won't really be able to tell. It's probably been a month or so since my last update because I was using this room for something else, but I'm now ready to get started on the nursery again. As you can see, we have a few products in here. These back two walls are actually filled with products, and I just did a Amazon Prime with Prime Day plus my completion discount. Huge shopping spree with all the big stuff we needed, so that'll all be coming next week. But back to the decorating the nursery. Today we are starting the stencil. I'm scared. So we need to go pick out paint, and then we'll just get started on the project. All right, before we hop in, here are kind of what the stencils are look like. So I need to choose which ones I actually like. So there's all those ones, but then I also have these little ones. The big ones would make it go faster. Here's the little ones. Oh, I didn't even think this through. So I decided to go with the smaller ones. This is gonna take forever, but it'll be worth it. And then I made a little lineup of all the ones that I like. Then I just gotta add tape and we can start painting. So we're having a dilemma. If you can't tell, just take a wild guess what the dilemma is. You can't see anything. I thought in the daylight you'd be able to see, but I look like a crazy person. First of all, this took 3 hours. I'm like maybe a little under halfway. I also feel like the colors just don't go good together. Look, the camera can't even focus on it because there's nothing to look at. Because like this is like a darker gray. Well, this room is really dark because there's one window. So it's like a darker gray. And then it almost looks like neon pink in comparison. So I don't know. I think I now have all the actual supplies I'm going to need. We are going to paint this whole wall, and then we will re-stencil. Before I fully committed, I wanted to paint a little section and let it dry. I think it works really well. You can kind of still see the old flowers underneath, but not too bad. And maybe if I do 2 coats, plus once we add the actual stencils, I think it'll be fine. I did sand it all down and then wipe it all down, but I just think it needed more than that. So let me do a little sample of one flower and see what it looks like. Because I am worried that the colors are gonna be too similar, and obviously we don't want that problem. But at least I know I can paint the wall tonight, if anything. Let's just paint right over that old flower. Oh my gosh, wait, this is gonna be perfect. I'm still a little nervous. Guys, this is what I wanted. This is perfect. We're here the next day. Wall is painted, and guys, this paint color is perfect. I love it. It's not super in your face pink. It's more of like a pastel-y pink. It just looks so good. It looks like the same color as the walls, but pink, if that makes sense. Kind of the same shade or tone. So the vibe matches really well. I did actually end up starting a few of the flowers yesterday. So first of all, here is the wall. You can kind of see what I was talking about. The colors are kind of similar. I think it looks so good, and I honestly did really good not getting any paint on where it shouldn't be. And then here is the update on the flowers. They're perfect. I'm actually obsessed. So today I essentially just have a whole wall of flowers to do, which is gonna take forever. I'm pretty tired, but I feel like this is the perfect, like kind of tired, just mindlessly paint and listen to something like a book or maybe some music. I don't know, but I have a lot to do, so let's get started. carpet is done. I even got my stroller in. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm having a baby. Everything is getting so real. It's time for the next big thing, which is the crib. Let's open her up and start putting her together. I hope this is easy. My husband offered to do this, by the way, and I said, actually, no, I want to do it for video. So I promise he at least wanted to help. So good, and the black matches like the black doors on the closet. I just love it so much. I think I did everything right. I followed all the instructions. I read all the instructions. I read all its recommendations. It was actually really easy to put together once I got the hang of it. I made sure all the insides are the insides, this side is up, and then it also recommended for smaller babies that you start with it on the highest position and then you slowly move down, so it is set up for baby. Although she probably won't sleep in here for a while because I am getting a bedside bassinet, but at least it's set up. I do have a crib. I'm doing like a brand deal with them for TikTok and Instagram, so I'll go ahead and set it up, but I will have to take it out later. I think I did order some sheets on Prime Day, so that'd be really cute if I could like see it all put together with the sheets in there. And then I want to like throw a little blanket over and stuff. Obviously no blankets or anything once baby's in there, but until she's in there, just make it look cute in here. Oh my gosh, it looks like a baby bed. If you are curious, this is the Lullaby Earth Breathe Safe 2-stage crib mattress with breathable. It's breathable and waterproof. Okay, now I'm just debating if I should go ahead and put the rocking chair together or take a break. Perfect, and then it does have a footrest as well. That is really nice. And it's not too big. It's the perfect size. And the sheets just got here, so let's toss those on. Okay, which one should I put on? I kind of want to do the pink, but I like the flowers. Obviously, I'll actually wash them before we use them, but for now. And my sound machine got here. I actually got quite a bit of stuff in here. Okay, so here's my nursery so far now. It's feeling very put together. I'm still trying to decide if I should maybe put this like in that corner over there because this is kind of a tight space, but maybe that's fine. Probably gonna add a lamp and like a little side table. Obviously the stroller won't always be there, but it is coming along really well. Honestly, like it could be like done right now. Obviously not like clothes and all that stuff, but as far as furniture, I have the crib, I have the chair. I don't know if I'm gonna add any wall art to this wall. I'm scared of things falling. Don't want that to happen. So if anything, I'll maybe add like a shelf over here. I have this mirror here. I don't know if I'll keep that there. But yeah, pretty solid on that side. I just have the dresser and a bunch of crap, so I'll have to clean all that up, but I'm glad to finally have this done. I also am probably going to swap these curtains for some blackout curtains. Jumping in for one last little tour. I was waiting to finish this video for everything to like really be done after my baby shower, hanging stuff up. So I do have a final little reveal for you guys. There's a bunch of stuff that has her name on it, so let me put that away real quick or have it face away from the camera. Tour! So we'll start this way. I have a nightstand here I'm just using to like put stuff on. I'm not sure if this will stay, but this is her dresser. I have a little basket. It has her name on it. It's adorable. Also a little name hint. I think I've already said this. It starts with an A, and I have a little necklace that has an A on it. Only a few more weeks until you guys will know the name. I have a little lamp and a hat. Don't know why the hat's on the lamp. Things happen, okay? Hung that up. Diaper caddy with all the little newborn diapers. And this will end up in my room because her first, like, what, 6 months she'll probably sleep in my room. Same with the changing pad. That really needs to be cleaned and wiped down. Anyway, so we just have like her dresser set up over here. Then looking into this corner, I have the diaper genie and then a laundry basket. Everything is not like officially where it's gonna be. I just kind of put it places. I have like 2 little play tents that are on the ground right now, as well as 2 swings. So this one, well, they're both electronic, but they're just a little bit different. I can't even see the other one. There's the other one. These balloons are from my baby shower, about time for them to go. And then I just have this cute little shelf right there with the mirror. These were things I kind of already had. Well, I added the shelf. My mom gave me a cute picture of me and her. So that's there. Then this is like the main event of the nursery. We have the little corner with the rocking chair. I put a lamp behind there, hung up a bow, and then all of the books I can read her are right here. So what we did for my baby shower is everyone brought a book and wrote a note in it rather than a card. So I have so many books. And then of course her crib. Trust me, I know crib safety, sleep safety, none of this will be in here if she's sleeping in here. But it'll still be a while before she probably actually uses this crib, so I just threw everything in here. Like, she has a little Snuggle Me, the breastfeeding pillow. Dang, this thing's kind of heavy. Some blankets that my grandma had made. I don't even know why these pillows are in here, but some pillows. Yeah, just kind of threw a bunch of stuff in there for now. Obviously, it won't stay there. And then in this corner, I have her stroller with the diaper bag and the mirror that goes in the car. I need to put that in the car. Car seat isn't installed yet. It's still in there. And then I hung up a bunch of clothes. We got a bunch of clothes for the baby shower. I have a bunch of stuff from like newborn to 3 to 6 months, and then a couple things that are like older than that. Also, the drawers are full of a ton of like sleepers, onesies, diapers. Everything like baby related in that sense are in the drawers. Hospital bag is packed and ready to go. I have a video coming soon unless I already posted it. I just realized you guys are slanted. About what I packed. It was suggested you bring a oh my gosh. Can you tell that I'm almost 35 weeks pregnant? My brain doesn't work. Labor and delivery bag for actually laboring. And then a postpartum bag with all like our overnight stuff. So got the 2 bags because if I go to an appointment, since I'm high risk especially, and they're like, go to the hospital, husband can just grab this and meet me over there. And then in this closet, nothing too eventful. Just extra diapers, postpartum stuff, stuff for the bathroom, and then I have a whole drawer in the bathroom full of all of her shampoos or whatever, body washes, all that stuff. So that's the nursery. If I could recommend one thing to you guys, it's start the nursery as soon as possible. If it's gonna be like a gendered nursery, as soon as you find out the gender, just start. Because that wall took forever, and then just slowly putting everything together. And then something else I recommend is right after the baby shower, recruit your besties, your mom, whoever, to come help. Because it took 4 of us like a whole day to get this nursery pretty much ready. With putting together the swings and the tents, and taking off all the tags, washing all the laundry, hanging all the clothes. It's surprising how long all that takes, and that was the last week I honestly felt good. I was like 31 weeks. And ever since then I've been sleeping, not nesting, like struggling. So I would highly recommend recruiting people to help you get that done early. Otherwise none of this would be done. But I also have a bedside bassinet for her and some stuff set up that will be going in my room, my postpartum station, all that. Still have a few more things like that to do, but the nursery is pretty much ready. I can't believe it went from just like a plain guest room to the cutest little nursery. So that is the nursery tour and the transformation. Thank you guys for watching. Baby coming soon. We're so close. Once again, I'm due on Halloween, but because I'm high risk, I might have to be induced early, so that's where we're at. Just waiting. It's a waiting game. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.